Have you ever felt like throwing up before going live on social media? This is a true story. This is what happened to one of my students. She hired me, etc., etc. And then on the day of her first live, here's what she said. She said, Angelique, I can't do it. I'm like, why? I am sick to my stomach. So we worked on the mindset. Then she did it. But you know what? She almost threw up before going live. So this is how our fear can be so impactful on our body. So today I'm going to show you 3 ways to get over your fear of social media. And if you don't know me yet, I am Angelique Binet. I am the founder of Social Media Love, and I help 6-figure women entrepreneurs to unleash their inner rock star and grow their business online with paid traffic. In other words, with ads. So make sure that before I dive into the 3 ways, I want to make sure that you receive my next tutorial. So subscribe to this channel and click on the little bell or whatever notification signal that the platform you're watching this video on is giving you, so that next time I go live or I do a tutorial, you get a notification and you can join, right? So let's start. Number 1, and everything I'm going to give you as an example, guys, it's about what I've learned as a journalist. First, try to think of one person. So right now I'm talking to you and I think of my student. Her name is Jennifer. And Jennifer is an amazing, accomplished woman, businesswoman, and she wants to learn how to amplify her social media presence. So I want her, like I'm thinking of her right now. So in my head, it says, by the way, Jennifer, think of your favorite person in the world that needs to hear what you have to say. So when you focus on one person and you talk to that person in front of your phone, this is going to help you erase all the monger fear of all those eyes watching you. This is what I had to learn when I started to be a journalist at 6 p.m. Every night, I had to take the mic. I was my own camera person, putting the camera and reporting the news. And at first, believe me, it's really scary. Plus the technology to take care of, and then the mic doesn't work, and like, what's going on? I'm all blue in the picture. Okay, technology. And then after that, you need to focus. I need to tell the news. I need to report. So I was thinking for years and years about my grandma. That's what I was doing. Now I think of my clients and my students when I talk to you, but I had to focus on what my grandma, how I would tell the story to my grandma, because reporting the news is telling stories as well, right? So I would suggest that to you. Think of one person you want to share your tutorial, your story, your advice, your expertise to. That's number 1. Number 2, be ready to be ready, because there is no such things than when you panic and you're like, oh, big white, I don't know what to say, right? So for me, as a journalist, but also right now as a businesswoman in the marketing world, I always have what I call my hardcore sentences. And you've heard it. I have 3 types. The first one is who I am and who I help, how, basically. And I told you at the beginning, I'm Angelique Binet, da 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 da. And then usually, and I'm gonna tell you that, like, I'm gonna pretend that this is all natural, but I'm gonna tell you what I believe in and why I'm showing up today. I really believe that right now we are in a historical point for women to use the digital platform. There is no skin color, gender equity, or cultural background limits anymore. Social media is available to anybody, anytime, as long as you have a connection. Anything else is about learning to overcome your fear and learn technology. That's all it is. And so that's why I really think we're in a historical point here in the history of women empowerment, especially for us women entrepreneurs who have a message to share with millions and monetize it, right? So that's another core sentence that is exactly written on my right. So here, if you were to see my screen, sometimes I read it, sometimes I don't, sometimes I change it a little bit, but at the bottom of this screen here, you see www.getstartedwithads.com, because part of the things that I teach, even when it's about 3 ways to overcome your fear of social media, is to learn how to use ads to amplify your message, right? So make sure you register for that webinar. Now let's continue. Be ready to be ready with having a core sentence written somewhere, so that if you forget why you're here and you panic, no worries, it's right there. You can go back and, like in a tree, like, oh, that's a branch, that's your branch, and then you continue to teach. So now I'm going to teach you the third point on how to overcome your fear of social media. Yes. Number 3 is to twist your back mirror, because as a person, a marketer on social media, you are the guide of your audience. People are looking towards you for solutions. They have challenges. You have the solutions because you're the experts. You have the experience, and the story to back up your expertise and help them. So when I say back mirror adjustment, it's because so much of our fear comes from the fact that we think that we are the middle of the attention of the world. And that's very human. But the very reason why you're on social media, it's not because of you. It's because you believe inside deeply that you want to help the masses with what you've learned in life or in your field of expertise. So I want you to focus on that. You are not here for you. You are here for them. That's why when I say adjust your back mirror as the driver of your boat or your ship, I want people to recognize themselves and then say, oh, that girl is talking my language. Oh, that girl knows and understands what are my struggles. I want more of that girl. I want to learn from her. I want to buy from her. This is, it's a pivot in your mindset. You are not on social media, even when you talk about yourself and your stories. I'm not sharing my journalist story to tell you that, I was a journalist. Well, it's good for authority. It's not bad to work for a national TV station. But my idea is, like, even me on TV every day, I was freaking out, right? So this is like, oh, you're going to probably say, I'm freaking out too. If, when that video is over, and I'm supposed to do a live, I'm going to freak out. But she gave me 3 tips, and I'm going to apply them. By the way, I want you to apply them, implement them, and let me know, okay? And if you think that this video and the 3 advice that I'm giving you here could help one of your friends, you know what to do, right? Just let them know that this video exists and share it. So if you like that type of content, and if you think that could help you to propel your business in the internet and finally find new clients, the perfect clients for you through the internet, through organic and paid traffic on social media, then make sure you join us for our next webinar. And if you're impatient, just send your private and we meet on Zoom. Zoom it up. Ciao, ciao.